Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Wizard101. So I'm here on my Death Wizard to go over how to set up a glitch farm in Wizard101 to help you guys out farm all those magma peas and couch potatoes like over here. So what you're going to need is around 6 crates. It doesn't hurt to have more crates. Ice cream crates, hot dogs crates. So you can get it from Bazaar, or you can just farm them from some bosses. They drop them as well. You can easily wiki those bosses on what bosses like drop these items so you can gather them all. You're also going to need some level spell to do medium plots, small plots, and if you want good magma pea farm, you're going to need gnomes, the drums, and egg baskets. I forgot what these drums were called. They're like, yeah, the djembe drums. You're going to need a few of those egg baskets. This is just to get the likes for your Evil Magma peas so they grow quicker. And you're going to want 3 crates in the center when you're done so that you can easily use your spells on your plants, your growing spells. Just like this on how I'm moving up and down on my screen here. This is why you want these in the center so you can use a spell just like I did there. Right now it's only getting the boom shroom since it's the only thing there, but you guys get the gist of it. It's gonna farm. It's gonna get all of your plants. You want to about center right here. This is where you're gonna want to use your spell to get all of your plants, depending on what plants they are. But that's set up for Evil Mag peas. We're gonna set up Evil Mag peas. So I have a little setup already over here. So you're gonna want some tatami mats. There's the name of it right there, tatami floor mats. You're gonna want some crates set up over here. So to put the tatami mat on top of a crate, you want to set up 2 crates like this. This is how you to set up this over here. You're going to put the crate like in the floor here, put it underneath the floor mat underneath, and connect it to the braidstone so you can connect the braidstone with the crate. That's how you set it up. So let me first pick this up, and we're gonna want to put the crate back down. Not that crate, this crate. So we're gonna want to put it right there, and then put the tatami mat on the crates, move one of the crates, and there you go, it's set up. So that's how you set it up. And what we want is you want to put the crate you have set up with your flat braided redstone. You can get this from a pack, guys. This is just me, a little clip showing you guys how to set up the flat braided runestone after the video was made so that I don't get asked questions about this later. So I'm just gonna add this clip in for you guys to show you exactly how to do it. So this is just what it looks like after I'm done with the plot and everything. So shortly after this clip, you'll see me continue to add on to this plot. So what you want to do is you get your crate here for the flat braided runestone, and you get the tatami mat once you picked it all up here. So once I find it, the little tatami mat, floor mats here, and you want to actually, let me get to the second crate here. We line them up just like usual and put it on one of them, move it like so, pick the crate up, and now you want to find your flat braided runestone, which should be right here. So you want to put this guy down, then you want to get this guy. Okay, so we want it to get in here. This is like one of the most difficult parts. So we want it to be something like this so you can at least grab the crate and move it out of the ground like so, just like that. So you want it to appear right on the edge of the runestone. That way you can grab the crate, pull it out of the ground, and now this guy's connected, and now you can stack your crates just like that. So hope that helps you how to set up the runestone. Let's get right back to the video. That's how I got them. For the braided runestone, you're going to want to put the plots right on top of it. That's how you set it up. So what you want to do is you don't want to move the crate like I did there. Don't do that. Move the bottom one so you can move it around. And yeah, so let's move it about center right there. And then you want to start your gardening. So get your plots, get your medium soil, plot the first one down. And then you're going to want to put 4 of them right there. So let's move this right about right there. And put your next one down. Make sure it's right next to it. Just like that. And you want to do this on each side. So let's put one right there. Get your medium soil out again. It's actually going to need to move it just a tad bit more here. You just got to play around with it to get it just right. So right about there. And we'll see if it's right next to each other before we place it down. Yep. Okay, right there. Alright, we're back, guys. So Wiz just crashed on me there while we were setting that up. Sorry about that. We're going to continue on. We're going to set up similar to what we have over here. We're actually going to do 5. So we're going to move the crates in the middle once we have the first side here done. So we're going to do that. It's going to be 5 all the way around like a circle. And there's going to be 3 coming out with a small plot here for boom shroom. You only need 1 slot for the boom shroom. So we're going to set up exactly like this. I'm going to let you guys take a look at this, and so you can come back to this part of the video to make it look exactly like this. So this is how you're going to set it up, with the 3 crates in the middle, and that'll be your farm. I'm not going to do it all the way around. I'm just going to do it to where you can have the 3 layers. So let's move to the next area here. We're going to need another one right about there. You just have to measure it accordingly so it's right next to each other. So that's gonna be perfect. All right, let's do that. And so you gotta keep coming back and forth with your housing and your farming here. And let's get our gardening again, get our medium soil, put it right there. Okay, we're back. The game just crashed for me yet again, so I'm gonna try to finish this video for you guys before it crashes, like for real. So let's go ahead and so we want this plot to be exactly straight here. Can't really tell. There we go. Okay. So you want to put a layer 3 right here, right in front of these, like so. And then we're going to do the same to the layer below, and so on. Just like what we have over there. Now you can do this with the large plots as well for couch potatoes, but it's not going to be exactly like this. You're going to need, of course, need a larger area for couch potatoes since they use a large soil plot instead of a medium soil plot like Evil Magma peas. So yeah, to set up a couch potato farm, it's going to be a little bit different. But the process is still pretty much the same. You're just using large soil plots. And I accidentally used it on the bottom. It's gonna happen. Where are you doing this, guys? Is that actually where I want it? I think I actually want it right there anyway. So yeah, we're gonna keep it there. Oh no, let's get out of there. No, I don't want one over here. Okay, let's get rid of that using a plow. Get rid of that, please. Thank you. Back to the soil spells, medium soil. Let's close that. Let's move this guy. So after you got that set up, you can probably move your crates in. And you're pretty much going to go all the way around the same way in a circle. And you're just going to remove a crate for the next layer. And then the bottom layer is just going to be on ground level. So now we can move this guy. Go ahead and move this. Kind of in the center here. Kind of like right there. It doesn't have to be perfect. The plots aren't going to be totally perfect. So we're going to keep that there. You can just move this around like so. And just move it all the way in a circle. You can still move the braidstone. You might have to remove some of the crates and just put them back. If the braidstone like accidentally connects to a different crate, you may have to mess with that to fix it. It's a pain, I know, but once you get the ones around the center, you'll be okay. But you want to set it up exactly like you have this front, but all the way around. And once you have it all around, you're pretty much done. You can adjust your center crates when you need to or however you want to. It's all up to you guys. So that's how you set up the top layer. So to set up the next layer, what you do is you now remove a crate. So we're removing this crate. This crate's going to just go over here now. Just going to stack it. Why not? So now we're going to the second layer. So second layer, you just stick it underneath here where you want it. And you put your medium plot right beneath the other guy here. Like so. Now you don't have to move these crates like I did here. I'm just going to show how it would be when you're like going all the way around. So is that underneath, right underneath? Yes, it is. All right, sweet. So just do that. You're gonna accidentally misclick like I did here. That's fine. I meant to get out of here. Alright, there we go. And now, using that same one, try to move it directly on the side. Now these crates are in the way now, so we're gonna move them out of the way until we get these layers done. So let's go ahead and do it. It's actually, I think this is glitched here. Okay. There you go. Okay. That should fix it. So let's move this here. Now I'll do a little more. I'll do about maybe half of this for you guys so you guys can see. And of course I'm going to get rid of this later on. Because I already have one over there. I'm only doing part of it for you guys. So you do this. There's another layer. So now we move one over here. Gardening spells, medium soil, boom. Now we just do this. Now it might take you guys a while to set it up completely. Just make sure you're careful on how you set it up. So now we're going back over here using another medium soil plot right beneath that one. And you're going to do the same for the bottom layer, except you're not going to have anything. Not going to have no crates, nothing. It's just going to be easy peasy. The hardest part is the top 2 layers or more, depending out. The more you stack the crates, the more layers you can do. It's all up to you guys. I like having 3 layers. They're just enough for me, but you can always raise it up by 1 or so, depending on how you want it. It's your farm. Oh yeah. So now we can do bottom layer now with medium soil directly underneath. And so you guys can see that it works. We're gonna take our seeds out, Evil Magma peas. It will let you, it will let you, it will let you. All right, that's all you need. So let's get more plots down here. I'm just going ahead and just doing this bottom underneath the 5 here. And then I'm gonna do the next layer. And you should still be able to do it here. So let's move it. You can rotate it as well to get it perfect. In case you do what I did, just rotate it, and you can do the 3 right here. If you do the 5 all underneath like that, just gotta rotate it. Okay, I'm trying to do that one now. Move this again. Get your medium soil out. There you go. Now I'm going to test something. Since we have those move out of the way, I'm going to test on my other one, see if I can move them in and out, see what happens. So now let's move this guy over here somewhere out of the way so we can finish off the bottom layer here. Now, you don't have to necessarily set it up like exactly here. Just make sure you have enough room for the 5, just like that, and you'll be fine. Alright, so that is a little portion of the circle that you guys are going to have. So you pretty much do this all the way around, and you'll have your plot, which should look like this when it's done. Should look exactly like this. Now let's test this real quick. So I'm going to move these. Okay, so what you guys can do, you can actually just place your crates in at the very end. So you don't need the crates in the center quite yet, but just make sure you have enough room to put your crates in the center. That's all you need. Once you have enough room to put your crates in the middle, then you should be good. So let's go over here. So we're gonna do the top layer again. So always do the top layer first and work your way down top to bottom when you're making your farm. So let's come back over here. Let's start on doing the rest of this. So we're gonna have to rotate this accordingly. We're gonna do this side first. So let's do this side. So don't do one directly behind the center one. Do one right next to this one here for the circle. You want to do one right next to this one. Leave this spot empty, that area right there. So let's get our soil spells, a medium plot right next to that one. And you guys will see a pattern once I start doing this. All right, so that is not right next to it. So let's plow that, get rid of that. We want it right next to it. We don't want it to be like that. So let's move our contraption here. You're gonna just have to play with it. So that's not gonna be correct there. So I'm gonna rotate it. Right there. Okay. So what you guys want to do, this way you don't mess up while you're doing this, is do the entire top layer first at this point. Because if you don't do the entire top layer, if you do exactly what I did there, you're not going to be able to do you're not going to be able to do any other side, because the bottom layer there is going to get caught on your crate. You won't be able to place your crate down there. So you want to do the entire top layer first, then do the entire second layer. Once you have this part set up, once you have the bottom circle there set up, so you can kind of tell where you need to go. That's why I have it set up right now, is to kind of tell me where I need to do my circle. So once you have that set up, do the entire top layer first, then the entire second layer all the way around, and then do the bottom layer last. The bottom layer should be last once you have that set up. So what you want to do is just do the entire top layer. Now I'm going to do the entire top layer for you guys just to show you what I mean. And that will pretty much be it. I don't want to make this video super long while you guys wait for me to do this entire thing on camera. So we're just gonna do 5 just like we did there, all the way around, and have a 3 up here. And there's a 5th right there. So 5 this way, 5 that way, 5 that way, and 3 up front here. So we're gonna move this up here, right next to this one right there. Get our medium soil, put it right there. And you guys will see what I mean here in a second. So at this point, we're just gonna do the top layer all the way around. Gonna move this guy right next to here. Get your medium soil once again, put it there. Alright, so this side's done. All you need to do is do the bottom part, but we're not gonna do that right now. You do not want to. So now what we're gonna do is do this top part, similar to what we did over there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go similar to that side, right there, medium soil right next to it. And I think that's messed up. Alright, I messed that one up, so we're gonna plow that, get rid of that. And let me take a look at this one over here just to show you guys. Let's get out of that menu. Yeah, as you guys can see, it should look like this all the way around. You guys will see it take shape the more I do this, and be able to understand what I'm doing here. So let's go over here, smooth this just a tad bit right there, get our soil out, medium soil, put it right there. That should be directly right next to that one. Okay, and we're going to Do the next one. Medium soil. Then we're gonna do another medium soil right next to it. That one's gonna be a little messed up. Let me move the, okay. We're gonna need to move this so it doesn't glitch with the crates. We'll move these crates in at the end. Move this back over here. Do the medium soil. There we go. We got the 5. So now we're gonna do the 3 on this side. So you just do this all the way around. Again, top layer first, then the second layer, and then the bottom layer last. That way you can still be able to place your crates here, move them around and stuff at the end here. Another medium soil right there. We might be able to easily finish this for you guys. We're going at a great pace here, so now come over here, and as you can see, this one's an easy one. Just put this right in between there. We're gonna put this right next to those. And we just need to complete the 3rd right there. There we go. And then we move this right here to finish off the 3. And then there's a 3. So this is what it should look like all the way around. There you guys go. So that's the top layer done. To test this, to make sure you guys have it correctly set up, just move these crates in the center before you move again. And there you go. So you can move your crates in the center now. And to test it, and it works. So we're gonna move those out of the way now. You can always put them back in to help you with your growing spells. Let's move that back out. Alright, now what we need to do is just remove the top layer. We're done with this crate. We don't need to mess with it anymore. So now work on the next layer, the bottom, the second layer here. So again, right beneath these, use your medium soil. Make sure it's right next to it. That's not right next to it. Gonna have to move this guy back a tad, maybe right about there. So you have to mess with this to get it set up correctly. Put the medium there. And now you do the second layer. And once you're done with the second layer, you just got the bottom layer and you're pretty much done after that. So let's do this now, keep this up. Do 5 here, do 5 there, 5 here, 3, 3, 3. Same as the top, directly beneath the top layer. All the way around. And there's number 5. And I messed up here. As you can see, that one's really far. So we need to plow. We need to plow these 3. So you might mess up like I did here and there. Just make sure they're close. I didn't really pay attention to it, which is why I messed up, which cost me energy. cost you 1 energy when you mess up. So make sure you take a look at it here and there. Make sure they're right next to each other. Nice and neat. You can space them out if you want to. It's all up to your personal preference, honestly. So let's move this back to position here. Gotta grab the crate. Alright, so we want this to be in position. I think right about there. Let's try this. Medium soil. No, that's not gonna work. We're gonna need to move back a little bit. So find the crate. You might have to do this quite a bit. Find the crate. Come back over here where I can see, and let's move it right there. Let's try that. So we're gonna try this and see if it works. Yep, that's it. That's definitely it. So now we just need to move the crate. Make sure that's correct there. Yep, that is. Alright. So now just make sure you don't make the same mistakes as me as you watch me do this. So we're gonna do one right there, and then do one more, and then do the other two up at the front there, and just work our way to the other side. So now we want to move this over here, do another layer. Now if you guys are still trying to get the items I have here to make this, again, the flat Braidstone, Runestone thing, it is from a pack. You can get the crates pretty easily from bosses or from the Bazaar, so those shouldn't be an issue. The tatami mat you can get from the Bazaar as well. Pretty much all these you can get from Bazaar. Someone just has to sell them for you, or you can get them again from a pack. The pack is I would have to look it up for you, but I will try to look it up for you guys and put it in the description below. So if you're wondering what pack the Runestone's from, I will look and do my research and put the link to it in the description of which pack it is. That way you guys know and can try to get it from that pack as well. Alright, so there's our layer, second layer for that side. We're just gonna rotate this here, move it right about there, right there maybe. So let's do that. Okay, do that one. We're almost done here, guys. Very close to finishing this. I think right there now. Yep. And then we need to do one more right here. So yeah, you're gonna need a lot of energy to set this up. Rotate this. It came off. Hang on. Right click to cancel that. You want to rotate the box. There we go. Oh, rotate it. There we go. So we can finish this off here. So you gotta rotate it and kind of play around with it so you can line it up perfectly. Don't rotate the runestone. It's gonna be the same when you rotate it, the top, but you want to rotate the crate on the bottom. All right, so we got that set up. We want to now grab that crate. Let's move it up one because we're gonna finish this side off while we're at it for the third one right there. So finish that part off. And then we're gonna come over here and finish these two off over here. And then all we need to do is a bottom layer, which is the easiest layer. Then you're pretty much done with your farm. So let's come over here, see if we can grab this again. It's kind of hard to grab at this rate. Alright, so there we go. Got that there. Medium plot there. And as you can see, it's taking shape, guys. And come over here, and your final one right here. Medium soil. And there you go. So now you don't need this anymore. So you can move this completely out of the way somewhere. And then you can move this guy where you want it in the center there. Just somewhere. Make sure you can put it in. It should be able to fit. It's a little messy. So right there. Okay, that's fine. You should be able to still get everything. See, now you could still plant and everything there. All the way around. Your Evil Magma peas. So, yeah. And now, again, the easiest part. The bottom layer. I'll make sure it's right next to that. The bottom layer is the easiest layer to set up, guys, so you don't really have to worry about that. Just copy what's above it. That side's done now. I'm gonna put one right here. I'm gonna put one right underneath there, kind of right next to it. There we go. And you guys get the gist of the rest. Just gotta complete the rest of it here. So if you have 120 magma peas and you make 2 of these, then you can farm them both at the same time. It's gonna take a lot of energy though to plant them all. Now I'm not gonna plant them. You guys can do that later. But yeah, that is complete. So now, you know, if you accidentally misclick like I did, just come back over here and just get rid of it. So there you guys go. There's your 3-layered glitch farm. So yeah, it is pretty difficult your first time, but you know, if you watch exactly why I did this video and have the 3 crates in the center to easily help your plants grow and have all the likes, and then your plants will grow very quickly. You can do the same thing over here for your couch potato farm. It works the same way. but it's going to need a bigger plot. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that helped you set up your farm, and all you need to do now is just plant your seeds, wait a few hours, and just do your thing. You just got to use your spells. Now for Evil Magma peas, I like using the deep freeze pest spell. And they usually require you to use the downpour. You want to use the bee swarm, and also you'll want to use brilliant beams, just so you can get this entire area for this entire plot in one go. So a brilliant beams, downpour, and bee swarm will get all of the plants here. Just centerize it like I have here, and you'll get all of them in one sitting. So you don't have to waste. You don't have to use a single one. So a single spell can get them all for this plot. Again, if you like the video, like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or concerns for me, put them down in the comment section below, and I will answer your questions. And again, thanks for watching, and goodbye.